Right, YouTube, it's Shadow King KingNazaru's, and I just got through playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. It's basically going through the beginning of the game, with the exception of the opening intro, to the end of the bombing mission. So it's pretty much the first level. And it took about, I think about 45 to 52 hours. I mean, not 52 hours, minutes to do. And I gotta say, based on what I played, it is really good. The character models and these set pieces all look fantastic. If you're a huge Final Fantasy fan, if you played it from the beginning or whenever you played it, you'll really enjoy it. Uh, it definitely feels like it's part of the Final Fantasy VII universe slash Final Fantasy X universe, since that also takes place, but that's another story. Uh, the banter between Cloud and the rest of Avalanche, especially Barrett, is really good. The acting is top notch, though I personally still don't like Barrett's voice acting. I would have really had um, Michael J. White or Phil Lamar do Barrett, and maybe do like what they do for Jon Stewart or Black Dynamite or Spawn. Uh, the bosses the boss, the Sentinel Scorpion, while it's not difficult, at least not on the setting I played it on, it was still had a lot of variety and techniques to it that it could felt like a pretty good boss. I haven't yet played classical mode, which it feels more like the turn-based original. But I might give that another shot if I ever play through it. Now, a lot of you probably are asking, why haven't I uploaded the demo to YouTube? Well, I did a poll on another site to see if people wanted me to do that on YouTube. And so far, it's been like 5 voters, and like 60% of them said that I should just wait until the game comes out, because they probably feel it will be redundant if I just upload the same mission over again. But if you guys want to take your vote, maybe vote against that and have me upload it on YouTube, you just let me know. Some other notes: I like that it has a huge attention to detail. You can see the material on the Buster Sword, and you can also see a little bit of scratches on it. That it's been through a lot of stuff, which makes sense because the Buster Sword was inherited from Zack, who inherited from Angeal. Assuming that's still canon into the to the remake universe. I mean not universe, timeline. Um, I also like that how the gameplay. It's not that difficult to learn, especially since you got the tutorial. I thought it would feel a little bit awkward, and while I don't think I've tried every feature, it's not too difficult to get a grasp on. What I really like is tactical mode that allows you to slow things down and experiment with things. Um, and I also like that if you press the touchpad on the PlayStation 4, you'll be able to get some information on some enemies, like without the assess materia. So that also helps. And you'll definitely want to use magic with some enemies, because they do have some of those weaknesses. Like the Sentinel Scorpion and other machines will be weak against electric magic, so use thunder. Uh, Playing with Punisher mode on Cloud, he wasn't as slow as I thought he was going to be while using. Well, he doesn't move. His movement speed isn't that great, but his fighting speed is still pretty good. Um, so yeah, the only downside is, like, again, the movement speed, and it doesn't block projectiles very well, unlike Operation mode and not Operation mode, Operative mode. And as for Barrett, hmm, he's a little bit. I think he's like a little bit slower at moving than Cloud, which I guess makes sense because he's like a bigger, bulkier guy, and he's more the tank. and plus he's also trying to focus his his shooting. Um, and is using his overcharged attack or the focus blast is really cool. I haven't tested Steel Skin, which I imagine allows him to tank easier, but I think that's pretty much it. All in all, I gotta say this is a really great stuff. There's a lot of varieties, not just in combat, but in puzzles and in interaction with the characters. It's really fleshing things out. Because the original was like you could finish that in like 6 minutes, and now it takes almost an hour. So there's gonna be a lot of content to this game, to the full game. I fully recommend everybody try to play the demo, and if you want to see it, just let me know, and I could like link you to the vote, and you can decide if I play it tomorrow. And if I get enough votes, I'll upload it tomorrow. So this is all my thoughts on the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, and I'll catch you guys later.